I've always loved the weather. If I would have chosen to do anything else but study the weather, I would have been fooling myself.
My father taught me to read by reading the weather forecast in the daily paper.
I think it was in 3rd grade, we took a field trip to the Hurricane Center, and I was just like, wow, this is so neat. I've never thought of somebody looking up and studying the clouds.
One of the things that always appealed to me about the earth sciences was that it was providing me an understanding of the natural processes which you see every day. Why do clouds form? Why is the sky blue?
You're taking information from the past, taking it out into the future, and just saying what's going to actually happen.
Being a scientist really is about asking questions about nature. It's about mysteries. To me, it's almost like solving a crime.
My name is Benjamin Felser, and I'm a project scientist working at the National Center for Atmospheric Research in Boulder, Colorado. I'm primarily involved with looking at climate scenarios. What happens if temperature increases a certain amount and rainfall increases or decreases?
My name is Kevin Petty. I do research on tropical cyclones or hurricanes. I am trying to figure out why a hurricane changes its intensity during its life cycle or over time. Usually a hurricane will start off as a system, just kind of a cloud cluster of storms, and then it will become more organized. And as it becomes more organized, the winds and the circulation get more and more intense. And what I would like to do is try to find out, well, what is that intensity going to be in the future? And if we're able to forecast 24, 48 hours from our initial forecast time, we'll be able to save lives and also property.
My name is Shirley Murillo, and I'm working with hurricane data from weather surveillance radars that are located throughout the United States. They are used to detect precipitation or winds. We give this product to the hurricane specialist, and they're able to forecast what area would receive strong winds from the hurricane.
My name is Jeff Trapp. I'm a research meteorologist. The bottom line to anything that meteorologists do is weather prediction. So that's our business, is to try to predict the weather. Weather forecasting is based on mathematics, what the high temperature is going to be, what the low temperature is going to be. If we have a storm in central Oklahoma, we can use some simple mathematics to predict where that storm is going to be in a half hour. Part of my research involves taking the data that we collected in the field and analyzing it and trying to answer questions about how tornadoes form and do what they do.
My name is Darnell Powers. We're doing research on thunderstorms. A model is just basically a computer program simulating the weather. A global model simulates weather across the globe. The cloud model, which simulates a cloud. It's trying to imitate something. You can use the model to do a lot of things that you won't have to wait on weather to do to find out.
The thing I love absolutely the most is looking at the data and being surprised by it, figuring out why that unexpected thing happened. That's the mystery, and that's what brings me back to work every day.
I do get to do fun things like in the springtime, go out and collect data on tornadoes.
Being at the National Center for Atmospheric Research, there are so many people here that come from diverse backgrounds that you can learn a lot about different subjects and different areas.
I want to be a part of a team, wherever it might be, exploring, whether it be outer space or the Amazon.
One of the nice things about meteorology is that we can step outside and be in our laboratory.
The fact that what I'm doing is going to help save people, help impact their lives, That's something to be very proud of.
Being a scientist is one of the most creative professions you can have. There are just too many questions that need to be answered, and bringing in your creativity is just one way of answering most of those questions.
What it really comes down to is, do you have the drive and the will to be able to discover new things and accept new concepts? And if you're able to do that, then, I mean, as far as what you can do in the world, I mean, you're unbounded.